Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video we'll be having a look at the Xiaomi Mi Mix 2, which is a new device from Xiaomi. And if you notice, I don't have a box. This is a review unit, but I got it like this without the box. I have the device itself, and we also get this case with the same, and this is a charger that we get. Fortunately, let me zoom in, this is a fast charger. It supports 5 volts, 9 volts and 12 volts, so it's a certified fast charger. We also get this USB cable, that is USB type C with this one. And this Mi Mix 2 sadly does not have a dedicated headphone jack, so you have to use an adapter that is provided like the iPhone 7 and 8. So that's what I have. Let me keep these things to the side and let's look at this one. And I have to say, this is a very beautiful device. Let's just open this up, and as you can see, the back is actually ceramic, and the variant that they are going to introduce in India will have 6 GB of RAM with 128 gigabytes of storage. So as you can see, it is very reflective like a mirror, and this is also a fingerprint magnet. Let me remove the sticker. So it just says Mi designed by Xiaomi here. It doesn't say Mi Mix, it just says that. So in terms of looks, I would say very cool, but again, this is ceramic, so it is sort of slippery, so you have to be careful. And let me give you a physical overview first. On the top we have the secondary noise cancellation microphone. This is not ceramic, this is actually aluminum metal. And we have the volume rockers, power on off button here, and on the bottom 2 vents. And let us check. I doubt both are speakers, only one might be the speaker. USB type C port, and here we have the SIM tray. Let's open up the SIM tray and have a look. Again, it's a Xiaomi flagship, so I doubt SD card support will be there. So yeah, it is having 2 slots for nano SIM, so you can put 2 nano SIMs, but no SD card slot on this one. But again, that shouldn't be a problem. 128 gigabytes of internal storage. And the beauty of this device is it's almost sort of bezel-less, I have to say. Let me actually try to boot this up. Let's hit the power button. This says Mi over here, and I'll have to set this up. And by the time I actually set this up, let me give you a configuration overview. This Mi Mix 2 is powered by the Snapdragon 835 processor, which is a quad-core processor. It has the Adreno 540 GPU. Moving to the screen, it has a 5.99-inch Full HD Plus IPS LCD screen, which has a PPI of 403. It is protected by Gorilla Glass 4, and it comes with 6 gigabytes of RAM and 128 GB of internal storage. Moving to the camera, it has a 12-megapixel rear-facing camera with 4-axis OIS and a 5-megapixel front-facing camera. It also has NFC and fingerprint support, and the battery is a 3400 milliamp hour battery. So as you can see, guys, I have set up this device, and this device is going to be sold in India via Flipkart. I'll have the link for Flipkart in the YouTube description area. So again, as you can see, typical Xiaomi UI that you get with this, and a couple of apps are also sort of pre-installed on this. So again, look at the bezels and stuff, very thin bezels over here. And actually the front facing camera, as they didn't have space to put it on the top, is here at the bottom. So that is one thing. And though you might think it is 5.99 inch, that is almost 6 inch, it will be a very big device. No, it is not very big. In fact, this is the iPhone 8 Plus, and this is my iPhone, which is having actually a 5.5 inch screen. And as you can see, this Mi Mix, let me align them both at the bottom. This Mi Mix 2 is actually smaller than this one. So again, though it is having that 6-inch screen, they did manage to fit in because of this very thin bezels on this. And again, very fluid because it's running on the Snapdragon 835 chipset. But one thing to note is that if you're going to buy this device, it's a good idea to use the supplied case, because as you can see, the back door looks very nice. It's just been about 5 minutes since I've been using. It can attract the fingerprints very quickly. And again, as I've told you, it's slightly on the slippery side. So let's look at it. Again, if you have used any Xiaomi phone, the UI is very familiar. It is running on the MIUI. And let's look at the settings and the Android version and other things. So here are the specs, and if you go here, my device, as you can see, it's running on the Snapdragon 835 chipset. It says 3400 milliamp hour battery, And out of that 128 gigabytes, it says that available space that we have is 115, almost 115 GB. So that's what you get. And the buttons are virtual buttons, as you can see here. So again, you have to get used to that one a little bit, I have to say. But yeah, this is what we have regarding the specs. Again, as of now, it's very responsive. Let's also check the fingerprint scanner. It's here on the back. It's easily actually reachable, as you can see. So the moment you touch, very responsive. As you can see, I'm going to touch it here. 1 2 3, it unlocks. 1 2 3, unlocks. So very responsive fingerprint scanner as expected. And camera, again, they decided to go with the single camera setup on this one, and it's a 12 megapixel, but it can gather in slightly more light, and it has 4-axis stabilization. The front-facing camera, I would say these days many phones are coming with selfie, but this one is just a 5 megapixel one. So let's fire the camera app on this. As you can see, it's again typical Xiaomi UI that you get tap to focus. And the shutter speed is actually really quick. As you can see, you tap it and it takes the picture. And this is the rotate your phone, it says, if you want to use to take the selfies. So yeah, this is this. As you can see, you have to get used to this one because your hand is coming, so you have to get used to it because the camera is here for the selfie. So that is one thing you have to note regarding selfies. But here are some of the sample shots that I've shot with this Mi Mix 2 around my office. And as you can see, in outdoor lighting conditions, the pictures come out to be very good with natural color reproduction. But here are some of the other pictures also that I have taken around my office in artificial lighting conditions, so that you can have an idea regarding the camera performance. I feel the front-facing selfie camera is simply not that great. So guys, that's it for now for this unboxing and overview of this Mi Mix 2. Do let me know what do you think about this Mi Mix 2, and if you have any specific questions regarding this device, do post your questions in the YouTube comment section below, and I'll try to include them in my review, or I'll also try to post a FAQ video if you guys are interested. So do post your questions in the YouTube comment section below, and if you're still not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.